Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is Nashpunk, and in this video, I'll be sharing with you my experience in getting this sim rig or driving cockpit, as you might call it. So, back in 2019, I had purchased this Logitech G29 racing wheel. It came along with the pedals, but it did not come with the shifter, so I had to buy this shifter separately, right? Every time I used to play racing game, I had to mount this onto the desk and had to place the pedals on the floor. So driving around specifically with the pedals on the floor and me being seated on the gaming chair with the wheel, that experience is not quite as expected. Whenever I used to push the pedal, I used to slide back because of the wheels on the gaming chair. And so I wanted to have an enhanced racing experience. So I checked Amazon and some other sites back then for the racing simulator or cockpits. But back then, the options were limited, and I think the pricing was also too high even back then. So I dropped my plan of getting a sim rig, but instead I actually bought a welding machine in 2020 and planned on building a sim rig of my own. But I did not start working on it until recently. To be precise, I think I started around January. Yeah, it took over a month for me to complete the project. Now, you might ask me why I had to buy a welding machine instead of approaching a local fabricator to fabricate the rig that I wanted. Well, to be honest, I tried that. The local fabricators around my place, they don't really like to work with small cut pieces of metal tubes. They would rather work on new pieces of metal than the leftover ones. And at that point in time, my house was in the middle of renovation, and there were quite a few leftover small and medium sized galvanized iron box tubes. So, since they were reluctant to work with small pieces, I thought I might as well buy the welding machine myself and build a rig. Coming back to the build, there were quite a few trial and error methods applied here. I sat on that plastic chair, as you can see in the video, to measure the height, the seat height, and even the distance, the length for to keep place the foot pedals and the steering wheel. Um, so one of the ready-made parts which I used in this build was the butterfly curls bend. I don't know what exactly you guys call it, but this is used to do the butterfly curls on the bench press. So I have this Kobo bench press, and it came along with the butterfly curls on the either side. But I never used the butterfly curls because it's too short for me. So yeah, I had this packed inside in a box, and while I was building this rig, I just had a look at that, and I thought to myself, why not I use this? This has the perfect bend, and I could use it to place the foot pedals there. Coming to the seating part of the rig, I have used Corsair's Road Warrior T2. I have been using this chair for over 3 years now, and it is a very comfortable gaming chair. So it has had its problems, but since I have had the tools, I have fixed it. But the cushioning and everything, it's just perfect. Um, yeah, maybe I'll post a review video of this gaming chair real soon. I actually have an unboxing video of this chair. I will, yeah, it'll be a long-term review as well. I'll just post a review video. Enough about that. Now, coming back to the rig, my initial plan to make the seating arrangement on this rig was directly to use the gaming chair without any modifications on the gaming chair. So what I planned was to make some space for the wheels of the chair to stay in one place. Yeah. Overall, seating was all right. Except getting in and getting out of the rig was quite a challenge. If I wanted to play, I had to lift the chair up and place onto the rig and align all those wheels, and it would take around I think a couple of minutes, hardly a couple of minutes, but the chair is heavy, man. And to align all the wheels, that is a pain in the ass. So I thought of having a slider under the seat. I separated the seat and the wheelbase. Got the sliders of Maruti 800 from Bodmos. Now coming to the main unit of the same setup, the steering wheel and the pedals, I have modified it a bit. So I have replaced the stock wheel on the Logitech G29 with an aftermarket wheel, precisely a 14-inch wheel. Uh, For the riser adapter, I have used plywood as a material and made a riser adapter out of it. It's working fine for now, but I think I will need a 3D printed quick release system for this steering wheel soon. I'm planning on having the F1 style steering wheel as well, and unscrewing and rescrewing in the steering wheels would be a pain in the ass. So yeah, I think you can understand. So anyway, I have a friend at Mr. Experimento YouTube channel, and he has already printed a quick release mechanism for the steering wheel. So yeah, I'm planning on having that. Now coming to the foot pedals, I have actually inverted the foot pedals that comes along with the G29 Logitech, and I have fastened it on the anglers which are attached to the butterfly curls that I have mentioned earlier. You can see the video here. Now the rig has everything except for a handbrake, and I have looked for the handbrake on Amazon and some other websites. It seems like it's too costly, and I don't want to spend that much of amount on just a single piece of equipment. So instead of purchasing one, I think I'll build a USB Bluetooth handbrake, because I have a USB Bluetooth mouse in which the buttons work just fine, but the scroller doesn't. So yeah, I think I'll make a Bluetooth handbrake myself. I've never seen a Bluetooth handbrake, at least not on YouTube. So I think I will record and post it on YouTube as well. So considering all things, the sim works as intended. It works great. The distance between the steering wheel and the seat is perfect, since it has the slider, and also the distance between the foot and the pedals is perfect, again because of the slider and the height. So yeah, I am quite satisfied with this build, and maybe in the near future, if I learn to manipulate the circuits, maybe I will convert it into a full-fledged motion simulation rig. Who knows? Anyway guys, this video has become lengthier than I originally planned, so I think I'll stop now. I will have all the links of the products that I have mentioned in this video in the description, so if you want to check out or buy, maybe you can check it out and buy it, or not. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day, have a great night, stay subscribed, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do subscribe. If you have any friend who is planning on buying or building his own rig, then maybe you can help him out by sharing this video. Well, that's all guys. Thanks for staying till the end of the video. This is Nashpunk. Peace out.